I'm Jasna. Nice to meet you. I'm going to be your advocate here while you're at the shelter. I see here that you've completed your intake with one of the other advocates, so that's great. You're ahead of the game. Have you gotten a chance to learn a little bit about how our program here works?
No, not really.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to go over that a little bit with you, and then we're going to talk a little bit. So basically the way the program starts is your first 30 days here, you're in orientation. So if you choose to stay longer than the orientation phase, you'll be going into the program called expansion. So along with expansion, there are a few different criteria. So while you're in orientation, you're going to be going through a couple of classes based on domestic violence. We have our DV 101 class, we have safety planning, things like that. You'll also be meeting with me on a weekly basis. So it's 1 hour sessions. You've probably been out into the campus, so you've seen where everything is located.
Right.
I'm not sure do you have children on campus with you?
No.
Okay, perfect. We do also have a child facility, so if you did, you could do that.
Right.
What else? So basically, we do have a curfew while you're at shelter, so you can have all day to do whatever you need. We do have a 7 o'clock curfew. If you go to school or you work, then obviously that's a flexible time. We just would need documentation of where you've been. And it's not so much to, make you feel like we're controlling you. It's just kind of for safety reasons. So that's a little bit about our program. You can always find any of our advocates or myself if you have any questions, and just to know that we're here to support you in the long run. So I just wanted to hear a little bit about your situation and how you came to be here.
Well, I've been dating this guy for about a year now, and we met in school, and everything was fine, but he was just always kind of putting me down verbally, and I tried to ignore it, didn't pay too much attention to it at first until a few weeks ago we got in an argument and he hit me. So I'm kind of, I don't want it to escalate, so I'm just trying to find some help.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it to get worse, so I'm a little bit scared right now and I need some help, so that's why I'm here.
Okay. Were you two living together?
No, we were not living together.
Okay. Okay. So it's good that you noticed right away that
Right.
was an abusive situation. So we're happy to have you here and safe. Definitely. Are you still keeping in contact with him, or?
No. I mean, he's been trying to contact me, but I'm not responding to his texts or calls or anything. But he does still have my number and things like that. So.
Okay. Would you say that he's obsessed with you? Has he been stalking you or anything like that?
No, not that I've noticed. Just when we are together and things go wrong, his anger escalates really quickly.
Okay.
So.
That was my next question. Yeah, it happens. The anger escalation. Let's see here. Do you know if he has any mental illness or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And how long were the two of you together?
About a year. It'll be around a year in May.
In May? Okay. Okay, well great. I'm going to go over some questions about yourself.
Sure.
Do you have any medical concerns?
No.
Okay. How about mental health? Do you have any diagnosis?
I have been diagnosed with bipolar.
So are you receiving services for the bipolar diagnosis?
No.
Okay.
No, not right now.
Okay, so we can definitely get you some resources for that. We have a bunch of different resources for outpatient, or if you just need help receiving medication and stuff like that. So, because we definitely want you to be in good mental health. Have you ever been hospitalized for the bipolar disorder?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
It was before I met him. I had an attempted suicide, and I was hospitalized, and then that's when I was diagnosed with the bipolar. But I
Okay.
just never got treatment for it. So
Okay. Do you have any opposition to getting treatment, or
no,
Okay.
I'm willing.
do you have health insurance currently, Diana?
No.
Okay. Have you heard about Access, or have you looked into it at all?
No, I've heard about it, but I haven't looked into it at all.
Okay, so I'll definitely also look into some resources to looking into Access for you, so that we can get you insured as well.
Okay. That'd
Because
be great.
a lot of services will open up with that.
Okay.
Okay, Diana. So for our first session here, I just wanted to get to know you a little bit better. For our next few sessions, we're going to start working on a few different goal areas. So I remember you saying that you are in school. Well, what are you going to school for currently?
I'm actually pre-med at Grand Canyon University.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. How is your program going so far?
It's so far so good. It's going well.
Good. Good for you. So, like I said, with our goal areas, they're usually based, the first one's going to be based on the impacts of domestic violence, and then we're going to go off of different goal areas that you may have. So we could make one of your goal areas education, to go along with your schooling. And then otherwise, for now, I'm just going to give you this information and resources list. So it has different information about the shelter itself, and then it also has any resources you might be looking for. At the end, it also has victims compensation, so if you want to look into that, it has some information about that.
Thank you.
And then I'm also going to give you, it's called our application for expansion, so it just has, if you do want to continue after the 30 days, it'll have some different ways to get there.
Great.
Hey, and do you have any questions for me or anything?
No, I think you covered it all. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You've been
I
a great
look forward
help.
to seeing you next week.
Sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome.